What's up, YouTube? AK Aquatics here. I just want to do a quick update on the tank. I got another plant for the aquaponics set up last night. Just another pothos, just like the one over here. I added my other light on over here because I got some sweet potatoes growing up here. They're actually doing really well. You can see all the roots there. Only been in here about 5 or 6 days. But yeah, one of the reasons I did this video is I wanted to touch on some of the things you need in a power outage for the aquarium hobby. There's a few different routes you can go, kind of depending on the severity of the power outage typically in your area, but I like to be over prepared pretty much in any kind of outage situation. But number one, I just watched Steve Poland did a video of this these battery powered air boxes, and his was the Marina, but I really like this Bubble Box Marine Metal Products mix-up. I think this one is really highly efficient just due to the design. You can see it runs a small electric motor here to kind of a plunger diaphragm, but it's super efficient. It runs off 2D batteries, and I've ran this thing continuously for I think almost 5 days, 24/7, off just 2D batteries, and it puts out a lot of air. I got it hooked up to this kind of faulty bubble wand here just to show you guys, but it doesn't work quite as it should, but you'll still get to see the air output of this pump. I mean, you can see it's just coming out of the top, but it's obviously some leak in the sealant around the plastic and the stone, but puts out quite a bit of air. It's pretty quiet. But that's kind of step one in a power outage situation, is to get a couple of these going. I have 3 of them, so I run 2 on the 125 and then 1 on the 55 in that situation. And the step kind of in between this and the next step I'm going to show you is to get an inverter, like say a 1,000-watt power inverter that you can hook to your vehicle, which I've actually had to do. We had power outages last year that were 3 days continuous to run all of your electronics. I was able to run my filters, the heaters, the entire tank. I just plugged the power strip into that inverter and started my truck up and ran it all night. I mean, it's kind of a drastic step to get things running, but it does work. And I did do it for 3 days straight, just this winter actually. But that kind of compelled me to go buy this, which is the total solution to the problem. This is a BE 6500 watt generator, and it's a pretty nice one. Has electric start and the wheel kit, and comes with the battery and everything, but it has 4 GFCI 110 volt outlets, and then the twist lock 30 amp 120 240 outlet, and then a 30 amp 120 volt twist lock outlet. But yeah, this will kind of get you through in a kind of longer power outage scenario. And I watched some videos of Cichlid Northwest, that's a breeder somewhere down south, but he lost a lot of fish. And really, I think someone that has a lot of time and money invested into this hobby and into their fish, they should have one of these. They are expensive, but I mean, it's just that you really need to have it if you're gonna keep your fish alive in a power outage situation. Not to mention it's convenient. You could run, this will run your whole house, this thing here, but I got the big one just because I got a really good deal on it as far as the ones in this price category. But yeah, it's a sweet unit. But anyhow, yeah, those are the 3 steps. I recommend at least doing one of the 3 as a minimum. But yeah, the inverter idea is pretty cheap. Those are only somewhere between 50 and 100 bucks, and you can actually run your whole tank off of that. You just have to have your vehicle running, or it'll kill your battery in no time. But yeah, this is what I use. like I said, this bubble box will run for 5 days straight, 24/7, which is really impressive. I was watching Steve Poland's video and he was saying his would run for 10 hours, so this is obviously a more efficient unit, but this is the one I would recommend on getting. They have it on Amazon.com. It's sold as a bait bubbler for freshwater bait instead of a fish tank aquarium application. It's a lot better design. But anyhow, let's look at the tank. All my fish, they're doing really good. Always hungry as usual. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.